Welcome back. Today I'm going to show you something I don't believe I showed you in my first knot video. I'll link the knot video at the end in case you're not sure what knots to tie. These are still the ones I tie the most, with the exception of this one I never showed you. So this is connecting your line to your bait caster for the first time. All right, so that you can see this arbor knot, I'm going to use this for my line, and we're going to pretend this is my my reel spool. All right, so here's your line, here's your spool. What the heck? Your spool, your line. You're gonna go down, around, under your spool, back up your spool, and this is gonna be where your pole is. Okay? You're gonna tie a knot right here. You want a big knot, sometimes I tie a second knot. Okay? And you're going to take, while it's wrapped over the spool, you're going to take and you're going to make an overhand knot. So I'm going to turn this way so you can see. Going under. Okay? So you've got that. Right now, you've just got a cross. That's all we've got. It's a cross. That in itself will not hold. But if you go back around and go under and through again, that's your overhand knot. Then you're going to pull and keep pulling and keep pulling until this knot hits this knot. And that's what you got. And then you're going to wind it on. You're done. That is not ever coming off. You're going to snip your tag end and you're good to go. So I'll show you on a reel spool, but it's going to be really hard to see the line. So hopefully that shows you what you need to do. So new to Tula, never been used. This is also a new rod, DC 635 CB, Dobbins Champion XP. Got this on sale for Black Friday. It's 6'3", 5-power crankbait rod. This is going to be my jerkbait rod, I'm hoping. I had the 610 Caden, and it works really, really well. But it was still to the point where I was hitting the water and sometimes the boat. So I'm hoping that this eliminates that, being 7 inches shorter. I am 6 foot tall, so it's not like I'm a super short guy. I'm not a super tall guy. I'm right in between. But the 610 was hitting the water every now and then. So hopefully the 6'3" does the trick. But why you're here is to check out this knot. I'm using, this is another little thing that I probably haven't shared. 12-pound in not Invisics. Seagar 101 Basics. It's a very good price. I wish I could get this in bulk, but you can only get it in mediocre size spools. So we're going to be using the 12-pound fluorocarbon for the jerkbait. I'm going to go through one eye here. You're not going to be able to see this very well. I've gone through one eye. I'm going to go through the T-wing. I'm going to go down through my spool. If you can see it coming out there. And then I'm going to go back up, out my spool, out my back, I guess, being careful not to tie it around any metal parts in there. I only want this around the spool. Okay. It's kind of hard to show this on camera while I'm doing it, but there we go. So I've got just around the spool, there's a piece of metal in there. You want to make sure that your main line is over the top of that, which it is. Push that main line back through, and we're around the spool. I don't know if you can see this or not. We're around the spool. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just tie a knot on the end of my line. Okay? Not to anything, just to itself. Just tie a knot. I'm going to tie 2, so I've got a big knot. And I want them in the same spot. So I'm going to cinch them down in the same spot. Gosh, this is damn near impossible to show. So it's like that. Okay? Then I'm going to push this main line back so I'm around. I've got this. Now I'm going to make an overhand knot. Around my other line, right? So I've got my loop. I've got 2 loops. This one's around the spool. This one's not. I'm about to put this knot through this spool again. Again, probably can't see this. And I'm going to cinch that knot down all the way to the spool. Then I'm going to pull my main line, and my tag end, which is here with the knot, is going to catch on that knot, and it's going to stop. So we're going to pull, 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 stop. I'm going to nick this off with my nippers. And that is on there. You can leave a little tag in because hopefully you never get down that far. You should be replacing it if you do get down that far. That's what we got. And then I'm just going to spool my reel. That is the arbor knot. So if this helped, let me know. Leave a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you've got any questions about it. This works the same with braid or mono. My caution with the braid is sometimes it will just spin on there, and you'll have to put a piece of tape over that so that it sticks to the spool, but it won't come undone just by untying the knot. That knot will still stick. So but generally once you get rolling, you're going to be good, especially with mono and fluoro. It's going to tighten, or it's going to bind into itself, and it should be good. So thanks for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe and hit your notification bell so you know when we're putting out videos. Trying to do 2 a week. We're probably just a few days out from either being out on the kayak or out on the boat, depending. We'll probably start with the kayak. There's some small water that's open already or really close, and I'm itching to get out there. So more videos to come, fishing to come. Hopefully everybody's had a great winter. Thanks again. We'll catch you next time.